within the walls of Soldier Field here in Chicago. And we're happy to return to it once again in its final chapters as an NFL stadium. Today, an exciting battle of NFC teams between the Atlanta Falcons and the Chicago Bears. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the visiting Falcons. His side, one of the hottest teams in the league over the last few months. They've won 9 of their last 10. On the other side, the head coach of the Bears. His guy's more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. Brandon Aubrey has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Heward up in the booth for this one. And here we go in a cold one from Chicago. Return coming from the 6. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. So out come the Bears, ready for their first possession. And they're brought out by a player with immense expectations and promise in the league. He was picked first overall in 2024 out of USC, Caleb Williams.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here this week.
And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So off our first snap, we already have a pause for injury. One of the linebackers out there in some discomfort and being checked on. On play action, Williams. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So second down coming up.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
On second down, McLaughlin will cobble together a yard there. Tackled by Luke Arororo.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Looks like the Falcons are opting for dime coverage for this third down. Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking for Luther Burden. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Kate, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7. So here are the Falcons out on offense for their first drive. And we'll get a look at the guy calling the shots, their 5th-year quarterback.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, in the win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Here we go, here we go.
Beginning on the ground with Algier. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
18 Cardinal.
Second down carry for Algier. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And he's going to get him all the way up near that 30-yard line, Brock. Knocked out a step or 2 shy of it. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions.
A give to Algier on the inside handoff. He rocks that tackler. And he's taken down after a very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
They're going to run it here. It's for John Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tyreek Stevenson getting up to track that one down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On second down, Robinson. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Pickup of 2 here. And that's a Falcon first down. A good opening series has him across midfield now with a new set of downs.
Cougar 19.
First down, and they go right back to it. Good defensive effort here, drives him back across midfield on their own side. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Pass play coming here. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. And following the play, we've got a break in the action as the trainers head out. They had a man hurt on the play, and hopefully this doesn't affect his availability for the playoffs.
70, 70.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The former soccer star, Brandon Aubrey, on now to attempt the field goal. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's far enough, but no good. He sent it just a little bit right. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
Drive starts with an option, right side. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know, what do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Hoping to head in the right direction and save this drive early. Here's 2nd and 13. Williams from the gun. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back jack with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Williams with 3rd and long. Jump off caught by his back. And he's down after getting this up to the 41.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong. Where I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got them equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The Falcons and Drake London headed back out onto the field. And he's been one of the central pillars of this offense this season. Right now sitting 2nd in the NFL in receptions. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10.
Tag. Panthers 60. Panthers.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Here we go.
Algier gets it on the draw. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that is good enough for Atlanta first down.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8. 19.
Back-to-back carries here. Crashes through a tackle. And he takes this one up to the 41, so that makes a very manageable now 3rd and short.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Ready? 70 Lions. 19 Charger. 19 Charger. Ready?
Quick pass, right side, complete. All right, we'll take a brief timeout here for an injured player. Never something you want to see this late in the season. They're going to check him out. 1st and 10 from the 43.
Come on. Hey! 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
I'll run it with Robinson from the pistol. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Staying with Robinson. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Well, after that play, training staff is headed out. That's one of their top guys who's shaken up. And they're going to need him back for the upcoming postseason. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's a handoff for Algier. And there's the stop, but he's got 9 yards on first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run, crossing that first down marker.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Viking 18. Ready?
This time it's a passing play. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. Moving on into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 17-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different on a big play like this with the wide receiver screen.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
Ready? Franco 80. Let's go.
Running down the pistol here with Patterson. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Ready, break.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the
There we
Bears'
go,
15-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
On the zone read, they'll hand it off to Patterson. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, we see the medical staff headed out there now. We're going to get a timeout as they handle an injured player. Not what you want to see so close to the end of the season. Tries to convert with an option on 3rd down. Play not developing as they had hoped. That's a loss of yardage. Brock, 4th down coming up. He's already attempted 1 this quarter, and now they're going to bring him on again. It's a 36-yard look for him. Aubrey puts it through, and that's going to get them on the scoreboard.
So he makes up for his earlier miss in the game. He knocks that one right through. And it's important for him to move past that early miss, Kate, because you never know if he's going to be needed for a big moment when we get to the fourth.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. This drive's going to start with a run by McLaughlin. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A pickup of 17. And that'll be 1st down, Chicago.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Find Diablo there on the tackle.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Just 3-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Hits him on the out route. And he's able to get this down to the 36. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. Connects downfield, on target to Burton. Tackle made at the 10, 1st and goal coming up.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's McLaughlin. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Call it 4 yards from there, partner, and still some ground ahead. 2nd and goal coming up.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Working from the gun, Williams. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a gain of 5, enough to put him in a spot where they might actually consider going for this now.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the 1st down.
On 4th down, it's Williams. And the defender comes away with it. Xavier Watts picks it. And the Falcons make the stand on 4th and goal. Oh, what a clutch turnover.
Why are you looking at me that way, kid? I'm fine. I'm not having flashbacks to Marshawn in the Super Bowl inside the 1. I am so far over that memory. Don't worry about it. No, that didn't just flash before my eyes yet again.
Now here come the Falcons on offense. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
Here's Algier on 1st down. This is ahead for about 5. That tackle made by Princely Umami-Ellen.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Pat the 60, pat the 60.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after that play, we have somebody banged up down there. Injuries never a welcome sight so close to the end of the season. They're out to attend to him.
Liking 18. Ready.
Back to the well again. Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18, check, check.
Another carry for him. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 29-yard line.
Looking in the air here. Setting up the screen. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
Gets this one to London. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
And the Falcons, 1st down. A gain of 14. And the
Hawk 70,
Falcons,
Hawk
1st
70.
down.
Hey, smash.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
They give it to him again. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Their first pick of the game comes at an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
Williams to throw on first. This is Loveland working the right side. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Oh, an inside handoff. McLaughlin. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. I mean, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics, like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. About set. This is 3rd and 5.
3rd and 5.
To throw is Williams. Setting up the running back screen. We got the football, Brock, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. 4th down.
36.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
So here's Kaimi Fairbairn, ready for the field goal try. From the left hash, 54 yards out. It's no good. It had the leg, but his aim wide right. And they are unable to tie up this contest.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10. They'll run the draw with Robinson. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Ready? Cougar 19. Go.
They'll run here from the gun. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Falcon first down.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
Ready?
1st and 10, looking to throw. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Completed to his running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
From the gun, they go with Algier. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on 1st down. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 13.
60 Eagles.
Throwing from the gun. Short pass brought in. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Soldier Field after this. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 18 Cardinal.
Back-to-back carries here. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
From the gun on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but incomplete. That's going to force them into a 4th down decision. A close game is going to stay close, Brock, so long as plays like that are being made in big situations.
Yeah, in these tight games, you got to have your defense making plays just like that in the red zone. Here we got a defender in particular coming through with a big hit to keep points off the board. That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This will end up as a touchback. Chicago's offense trotting out there for another series. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Williams on 1st down. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
At the 46-yard line.
Now Williams. It's taken in by Womadunze. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, Williams to throw. Throw left side, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. The Bears decide to call their first time out. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the gun, here's McLaughlin. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Christian Harris on the stop. Timeout Chicago. It uses its second.
Brings up second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. To throw, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Thought he had a touchdown there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. Complete right side. Burton has it. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be 4th down. The Bears going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
They'll run for this. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but it is still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its 2nd. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Williams from the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get their first points of this game just before halftime. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And they'll take the lead.
Bears 7, Falcons 6.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Ready.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half.
Ready.
Working on 1st down. Finds his man over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. We get a timeout. 8 seconds remaining before halftime.
Let's go now.
He'll throw it. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, that's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Cougar 19. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
He's back to throw. A massive shot towards the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.